Let's go.
All the bad she got her baddest of friends. They love
DozhaToldya.com.
That's why I'm so quick to spend it. I hate to catch feelings. I'm good on my end. When you told me you love me, girl, don't do that shit again. That shit don't do. Even though I know you want to. That's that shit we don't do. Every time we make love, we make her then breaking up.
You're listening to DozhaToldya
I ain't looking
Radio.
for no marriage. I ain't looking for no kids. I ain't looking for to fall in love. Just a bad on her shit. I ain't searching for a moment. I ain't looking for no fun. I just want a bitch don't come with problems. Me good and tell me on the one. Tell me that I'm chosen. Same nigga, same voice, but it's golden. Made love do days, I don't hold hands. Now I barely got time to see my old friends. Every night I'm stepping out, making new friends, new ends. Contradicting everything you claim to be. Yeah, play your part, play your role. And baby, sing with me.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Dame Dozha. If you're looking to get your interview done or be a guest host on our podcast, hit us up at DozhaToldya@gmail.com. Bump what you heard. Remember who told you? It's DozhaToldya. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. That right there is a brand new record from TaeTaeTae. Name of the record is called Don't Do. All the things that we won't do, you dig? Mic check. It's your boy Dame Dozha, DozhaToldya the Podcast. Live on this nice Thursday, every Thursday between 6 o'clock and 10 o'clock. Eventually we gonna start starting at 6 o'clock again. I really have to start getting real strict about my time, about spending my time with others, because them folks ain't gonna give a fuck. And them folks gonna come in every week around the same time to throw my shit off every week. You know what I'm saying? And it's just something that I got to get used to. It's definitely something I got to get used to, because it's almost like it's their mission. It's folks' mission to, to test, to see if I really want to do this. They may not hit me up the whole entire week, but then when it's time to do the show, motherfuckers gonna be on my head top. They may not hit me up the whole entire. Motherfuckers gonna put that bitch on mute. All right, so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats, dogs, no rats, no snakes. It's your boy Dame Dozha, DozhaToldya the Podcast, number 107, man. Let me get a round of applause again, man. Let me get a round of applause. DozhaToldya Podcast 107. Shout out to T. Givens for being the first person on Facebook to like the post. I should have played that vow. So I got y'all on the nets. The nets have T. Givens. Yeah, man. Shout out to Black and Wild. Shout out to DJ TC. Shout out to DJ Shed Street, Mojo 305, the Mad Hatter, Tony Red, Marcus Matrix, and you, the first time listener, the first time watcher. Welcome to the show. It's the DozhaToldya Podcast, again, number 107. Where we play new music, talk about a few topics that have been going on throughout the week, and, we just vibe. If you ever, we live right now on the Mixler app, live on the Facebook, and live on Twitch. You can follow us on all platforms. It's right there. The Mixler app. You can listen to this show in its entirety or any of our old shows, the audio version on the Mixler app. Follow us on Facebook and IG, and tune in on Fridays. Fridays, we got DJ TC. He does his Club TC Friday nights at around 8:30. And Saturdays in the daytime around 2:30, you can catch DJ TC when he spinning, either party music on Fridays and R&B on Saturdays. And on Sundays, you can check out DJ Shed Street with the Sunday morning mixtape every Sunday, 10 a.m. Every Sunday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. We got Christian hip hop live on the DozhaToldya radio network. You dig? So yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all check in with us throughout the week. And of course, every Thursday we right here doing the podcast, man, where we going to talk about a couple of music topics, a couple of politics on part 2. If you ever miss any parts of the show, you can go to the YouTube channel and pull up, some highlight clips, or you can watch the full episodes right there on the YouTube. Just look for DozhaToldya. Yeah, you see it right there. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. Let me get me some music. Let me get me some theme music, whatever, for my background. You dig? Let me get me some theme music. All right. Welcome to the show. All the first time listeners, all the last time listeners. If anybody would like to contribute, trust me, the more that you guys start to contribute, the more that I could just say F you to anybody that asks me to help them at 6 o'clock on Thursdays. Like, they'll hit me up at 6 o'clock like, Dozha, I need your help. I need you to do this, this, and this. And I'd be like, bro, I got my show every week. Like, yeah, come on, bro. Just real quick. Help me out. So if you guys start contributing just a little bit more, share the live, tell a friend to tell a friend, send us $1, $5, or whatever you got to the Cash App, DozhaToldyaRadio. I'm gonna just start telling these folks to go F themselves. Know what I'm saying? Because they just trying to throw me off my rhythm. I'm supposed to be coming through, giving y'all a great show, and folks just be trying to, it really be your own people. Of course, I've been preaching this for quite some time, but it really be your own people, man. And especially if you're trying to do something that's outside of the norm, something that's brand new, they won't get it. And it's okay for them not to get it. Sometimes it be your own people because they want you to stay the same. They may not care for you to elevate, because they may feel like you may leave them behind. But sometimes you got to let loose those anchors that's holding you down, and you got to, elevate, man. You got to ascend. You got things to do, people to see, places to be. And sometimes you got to leave some of them folks behind, man. So I appreciate all those that have been supporting me over the years. Of course, if you ever try to hit me up on a Thursday, you know that I should be doing the show. And if I'm not doing the show, check in on me, man. Be like, damn, Dame, are you all right? What's going on? Like, are you late? Shout out to Black and Wild, because if I'm not doing the podcast, she might text me and be like, what, no show? So I really appreciate that. And you've been supporting me for so many years. We go back, what I'm saying? I love you like my sister and all that. But it be like you and others that remind me to stay inspired and stay on track, because sometimes I get demotivated, man. When I'm late or when things are not going right throughout the week, I get demotivated. And sometimes I come in and be like, man, I really might as well not even do the show today. But then I know that Black and Wild going to hit me up and be like, Dozha, no show? And I'm going to be like, oh, man, I can't let her down. So shout out to Black and Wild, man. I appreciate you.
You're listening to DozhaToldya Radio.
You the real MVP, Black and Wild, Shed Street, DJ TC, and supporting the DozhaToldya family for quite some time. So I appreciate that. So where can we start? Where can we start? We got a great show ahead. We got some new music to talk about. We got some topics. Actually, this week has been kind of a short week when it comes to topics. So we're going to just breeze right through them and then get to part 2 and then get into the politics, allegations, and sports on part 2. But we might as well, start it off with April Fools. Yeah, I almost thought about not doing the show today. And then I was like, man, April Fools, man, y'all know I ain't going to not do the show. What y'all thought? What y'all thought I wasn't going to do it? But nah, man, April Fool's Day, man, they might as well just get rid of April Fool's Day altogether. Like, do we really need to any more pranks? Because most folks cap year long. Most folks be capped out all year long, 365 days a week. A year. 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. They live a life full of cap. So why just cap on one day on April Fools? You guys been trying to fool folks all year long anyway. April Fools, they don't even have the umph in it no more. It don't really mean like the stuff that it used to mean. It used to mean something back in the days, because you'll believe a person when they tell you something and you wouldn't think it's cap. Nowadays, the first thing you gonna think of, it'd be like, man, that nigga lying. You know what I'm saying? He lying to me, man. Stop lying to me, man. Stop the cap. So they might as well get rid of April Fool's Day altogether because it just ain't cutting it no more. Definitely ain't, getting it done. But for those that did participate in April Fool's Day, I hope you guys had some safe, fun pranks. Don't be pranking nobody with the old pregnancy test prank. That ain't safe. That ain't fun. Don't be pranking nobody with the pranks that they be doing online where it be looking like they're having sex in the bed with somebody else, and then the wife or the husband go crazy and jump in the bed swinging. That's not a safe and a nice prank. So if you guys are gonna be pranking anybody, make sure you do a nice, safe prank. Cause some of these pranks be going too far. I done seen some folks. Actually, I done seen a husband stab up a pillow, thinking it was somebody that was boning his wife. And actually, I done seen there's actually been some tragic things where a husband has actually stabbed his wife up actually for cheating on him. So that's nothing to actually joke about, But again, if you guys are going to be doing some pranks, man, make sure you're not harming anybody in the pranks. Make sure that they're safe. At least. Okay? Because we don't need nobody to be getting hurt out there. We need everybody to be okay and alive. All right? And in other news, since we are over the pranks and over all of the bull junk, let's get into this new music. All right, so how are we going to start? We had some new music from last week. Beyonce dropped last week. She dropped that Cowboy Carter album, and it is selling like hotcakes. What's up, T-Season? What's up? Okay, so Beyonce dropped Cowboy Carter, and it's not a country album. It's a Beyonce album. For many reasons. You know what I'm saying? More than one. And I'm not really a big fan of country music. I'm gonna be just honest. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really mess with country music too much. But I listened to the album. I need to go back and listen to it more. But I think Beyonce did her thing. I like the Texas Hold'em record. I like the record with Dolly Parton. Beyonce redid the Jolene classic. And yeah, definitely one of those albums that you can kind of, ride out of town to. You can kind of do a lot of different things to Cowboy Carter. You can wrangle up some horses, wrangle up some cattle, and you can, take a road trip, and you could do some good dancing. Post Malone's on the album. Willie Jones is on the album. Miley Cyrus, Willie Nelson, Dolly Parton, Linda Martell, Shabuzi, and another track with Tyrant with Dolly Parton. We're going to play that Tyrant a little later. But I just want to point out that shout out to Beyonce, because what she did for other country artists, black country artists that have not, not that they haven't been getting no shine, but they haven't been in the mainstream. Beyonce went out her way to put underground black artists who do country music on her album. She got Raina Roberts on the album. Who was the other girl? Tanner. I've been seeing her a lot on the timeline. Ever since Beyonce went country, I've been seeing country music on my timeline nonstop. You know what I'm saying? Tanner Adele, Brittany Spencer, Tierra Kennedy, and Raina Roberts, they are all featured on what the name of the track is, Blackbird. On the track Blackbird with Beyonce. Yeah, they're all featured on the album. And I just really thought that was really, really nice of Beyonce to go out her way to feature artists who are just getting their start in country music. And you know, that's how you do, man. You pull somebody else up. You pull somebody else up, man. Beyonce is a real class act, man. But yeah, shout out to who we got? Who we got? Raina Roberts, redhead country gal. She's featured on the album. Willie, of course, Willie Nelson. But who the other dude? Willie Jones. Willie Jones. He kind of like a country rapper. He's featured on a couple of tracks with Beyonce. Hold on, let me see if I can pull up a old picture of Willie Jones so y'all can see what the brother looked like. That boy Willie. Yeah, man. This picture ain't the best, but hey, let y'all check him out. Willie Jones is featured on the album. Who else we got? Tanner Adele. And again, I ain't even followed Tanner yet, but she just been showing up on my timeline. She's a beautiful girl too. She's a beautiful girl. And I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really the country type. Like, that ain't really my bag. But I might just check out some of these artists or whatever now that, you know what I'm saying, Beyonce done put me on. You know what I'm saying? I might just start checking them out, man. Old Tanner with the old sequence cowboy hat. Tanner Adele. Shout out to her. Congratulations for being featured on the Queen's album. And who else were we forgetting? Brittany Spencer. She has a beautiful voice too. So yeah, I mean, I'll make sure y'all look up these artists when you get a chance. That's Brittany Spencer right there. So yeah, Beyonce did a real thing, man. She reached down, she picked up some underground black country artists and put them on the album, man. And what a great way to start your career than to have what better way to start your career than to have a Beyonce feature, you know, early on. So sky's the limit for those artists, man. Congratulations, man. And shout out to Beyonce, man. Shout out to the Queen. So yeah, man, Cowboy Carter is breaking all kinds of records. Last week, Future had the number one album in the country, and this week, Cowboy Carter is pretty much gonna take that crown. But it's okay. It's all good, man. You know, we had the first rap number one. Well, actually, that's not the first. Maybe it's the second. But it hasn't really been no real rap number one songs in a long time. And Future came through with that. But yeah, man, Cowboy Carter, man. What is your favorite track? I still got to listen a little bit more to the album, and I'll come back next week and let y'all know what my favorite track is. Of course, I'm not really a big country music listener, but it's Beyonce. It's not a country album. It's a Beyonce album. So we damn sure gonna celebrate the Queen. We gonna celebrate the Queen because she breaking records. Cowboy Carter has now sold over 500,000 total units in the first week alone. Like, who do it bigger than Beyonce? Nobody do it bigger than the Queen. Yeah, man, she sold 500,000. It went gold the first week. And no other artist is selling that many units in the first week. I'm just gonna let y'all know. No other artist is doing what Beyonce is doing. But there was some other new music that came out. Let's see. Let's pull up all the charts. Let's talk about all the songs that came out this week, all the albums and what they did. Future got a #1. Had the #1 album in the country again, but Beyonce said, hey, move on out the way, Future. Let me go ahead and get this spot. So that's what's up. Tyla dropped a new album. Y'all know the South African princess with the song Water. She also got another song called Art that we currently got in rotation. Tyla dropped her debut album, and it got good Afrobeat vibes. Got good vibes. She sold 24,000 records in the first week and debuted at 24 on the Billboard 200. So yeah, shout out to Tyla, man. A beautiful young girl with a sick body. Yeah, like, my goodness. You know what I'm saying? That hip to waist ratio that Tyla be carrying around, out of control. But she do music. That's all we gonna say. What else dropped? Sir dropped a new album, R&B music, and he ain't really sell that much albums, but a lot of folks don't even really know who Sir is. Sir is actually, he's D Smoke's brother. D Smoke. But yeah, his new album came out this week. It's titled Heavy, and it debuted at 120 on the Billboard 200 charts, and he only sold 10,000 records. So it's really a good album though. You might want to go check that one out. Real good R&B vibes. The Sir album is called Heavy. And then last but not least, we still bumping that Future album, man. The #1 album in the country of last week sold 251,000 units with very, very little promotion. Some folks say that it's all because they had the diss track against Drake on there. But really, Future don't really miss too much, And then you got Metro and Future. I mean, can we say that this album is a classic? We don't trust you if you're not riding around to this album right now, If you ride around to, I don't know, Kanye, Playboy Cardi, and you're not playing that Future, we might not be trusting you. If you only listen to Boosie and you ain't listening to Future, man, we might not trust you. Now, I ain't no shade to Boosie, ain't anybody like that. But y'all just got to go check that album out if you ain't checking it out yet. But yeah, #1 song in the country currently, Like That, featuring Kendrick Lamar, man. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar and Future. My boy say, we don't trust you. So this is Future's third #1, and ironically enough, it is a Drake diss track. Kinda. So Kendrick Lamar is dissing Drake on We Don't Trust You. The name of the song is called Like That. Currently the #1 song in the country. It's been a long time since a real rap song has really reached #1. There's not been a female or not been a white guy or, not been a dance song. And a lot of folks, again, say that it's all because he dissed Drake. Say what you want. But Future has his third #1. And the irony is his last two #1s featured Drake on it. Yeah, Way Too Sexy went #1. And what was the other one with Tim's? Wait For You. So yeah, it's either he talking about Drake or he rapping with Drake and you going to go #1. So I mean, shout out to Drake. He's still, a big dog in the music industry or whatever. But Future, man. Future has brought back balance to the galaxy. And we loving it, man. I've been bumping that shit all week, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. But Future Future and Metro Boomin say they not done. Yes, next Friday, next week, we get another Future album. We still don't trust you. They serious too, boy. They letting y'all know, hey, we still don't trust you. And we gonna drop another one on y'all ass. Yeah, man. We still don't trust you. It's coming out April 12th, next week, on all platforms. Word is that the album is a R&B vibe. It's an R&B album, word is, and I would say we still don't trust you. And if Young Metro don't trust you, you gonna get shot. So yeah, man. Is he gonna do like some Drake vibes? Is it gonna be just R&B? I really don't know what to expect. But Future can do both. He can do. Last time he had Future and Hendrix, he gave us an R&B album on one, and then he gave us a rap album. So he's very well capable of getting his R&B bag going. So be on the lookout for it. Then I'm very interested to see what type of beats Metro Boomin comes with. As he say, we still don't trust you. Who don't they trust? Is it Drake? Is it 40? We still don't trust you. Next week, free band, Boominati. Yeah, we can't wait, man. Can't wait. And hopefully he go number one again on a bitch ass. But it's going to be kind of hard to knock Beyonce off the block. I ain't going to front. Beyonce doing country. It's going to be hard to knock her off the block. But hey, we rooting for you, Future. Next Friday, man, we going to check back with us and we going to let y'all know what is hitting on. In the meantime, in between time, this is the rest of the music that is dropping this week. We got Bryson Tiller got a new album out. It's titled Bryson Tiller. It drops midnight tonight. 4 Bats got a new single, or is it an EP? The EP from 4 Bats is called You Made Me a Star. And we actually got the new single from 4 Bats that we're going to be playing at the end of this show. Be on the lookout for that. It's called Put Your Gun to Use. It was an On the Radar freestyle and they made it a single. Put Your Gun to Use by 4 Bats. Concrete Boys, that's Lil Yachty and his whole crew. They dropping a compilation album. It's Us, Volume 1. Tonight. Doja Cat dropping Scarlet 2. Claude Frollo. I don't know if that's just a deluxe version or what. Lil Mabu. Glorilla. Oh shit, Glorilla dropped tonight. Glorilla dropping her album, Everything. We looking forward to that. She got one of the hottest songs in the country right now with Yeah Glow. Shout out to my boy Squat on the production. But yeah, man, Glorilla been doing her thing, and she been moving around doing a lot of interviews. I just watched that Shannon Sharp interview the other day, so I'm looking forward to seeing what Glorilla come with. Vori dropping Eros. Who else we got? I don't know the rest of them folks. Tori Kelly and Vampire Weekend. I don't know them folks. Lil Wayne is dropping the single featuring Young Thug. It's called Bless. Free Young Thug. And shout out to Lil Wayne. Never thought that I'd be hearing the Lil Wayne and Young Thug track. And Thug ain't even out to really promote it. So, but I'm still going to be checking that out tomorrow. And who else should we be looking out for? Quavo and Destroy Lonely dropping Potato Loaded. Y'all don't know who Destroy Lonely is, but he's a brand new artist out of Atlanta. And Quavo, of course, is the Migos Quavo. I think that's going to be a pretty good one. We're going to check that one out. Potato Loaded. And I guess they're trying to say, you put the potato on the end of the gun and shoot it. I don't know. Non-violent. But yeah, that is the new music that is coming out tonight. So be on the lookout for brand new music. We'll be right here next week bumping it on the DozhaToldya Podcast. So, you know, that's where you find all the brand new music. You can also check out our playlist. We have a DozhaToldya playlist, a podcast playlist that comes out every week after we do the show. And this week is a very, very good one. If you're on Tidal, you can look out for it. Even if you're not on Tidal, you can actually still listen to the playlist. Tidal is making a music available on all platforms, but you have to go to Tidal to pull it up first. So go to DozhaToldya.com and you'll find the playlist links. But this week we had started it off with ATL Ho. That's that Baby D. And it was the remix. So it had Pastor Troy on there. It had a couple of other guys on there. But yeah, man, it's 404 Day. Yeah, it's April 4th, man. 404 Day. So we had to start it off with some real Atlanta shit. Shout out to Baby D, man. ATL Ho. And then we came in with Quiet Storm featuring Lil Kim, man. Rest in peace, Prodigy of Mobb Deep. And then we got it going with some Future, that new Pacquiao, What's Up, What's Up? Brand new single from Pacquiao. I'm really, really digging that one. Young and Ace, Mama Tears. Moneybag Yo, Bussin'. French Montana, Praise God. Bree Beyonce with I Like Money. Bella Black dropping a new album called Dirt Roads. We played her single called Saved Me. 1900 Astro. My boy Astro got a new album out, man. Y'all got to go check out this one, man. It's called Up to No Good. My boy 1900 Astro, YSL's finest, out here pushing, you know what I'm saying, the brand, pushing that new good music out. Shout out to Astro, man. He got Blake the Plug on the album. He got Fonny, 1000 Band Fonny on the album. And we just had a mixtape album release party actually a couple of days ago. And yeah, man, y'all go check that out. It's called Up to No Good by 1900 Astro, man. And yeah, that'll wrap up all the new music and all the, if you want to go check out the playlist again, you can go to DozhaToldya.com, look for the DozhaToldya Podcast playlist. Now available. We do it every week. You dig? So vibe out with us, man. Brand new music, man. Also, T. Givens, Marcus Matrix, and Tony Red got a new track out. It's called Vows, VOWS, Vows. Brand new video. We gonna play it during the second half. So shout out to T. Givens. Shout out to the La Villa Project, Marcus Matrix, Tony Red. Y'all doing y'all thing, man. They staying consistent out here, dropping that music, man. Hot music that you're going to hear right here on DozhaToldya Radio, man. If I'm not playing it, then my boy TC playing it. What'd you put a bunch of shits in there, TC? You feeling real shitty? My boy put a bunch of shits in the damn comments. My boy said he feeling kind of shitty. Anyway. Keeping this thing moving. We already 30 minutes in. We still talking about music. All right, so where do we start first? Cardi B? All right, so no. Taylor Swift. Let's get this one out the way. Taylor Swift has joined the billionaire list. Congratulations to Taylor Swift, man. She worked for Billy, and she did it all off of music and performances. She's actually the first artist that made it to being a billionaire off of nothing but her music. And look, man, her music's so good to make her arm, the hair on her arms all raised up. Y'all can't see it because you got to zoom in real close to see. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, man, shout out to Taylor Swift, man. And, she done became a Billy Goat, man, out here in these streets, man. Congratulations to Taylor Swift and all the Swifties. Yeah, she did it strictly off her music. Billionaire type shit. Yeah, shout out to Travis Kelce, too. Billy Goat Gruff. All right, so we're going to talk about light-skinned women and Cardi B. because Cardi B has been on social media defending her blackness. But we all know that Cardi B is not black. So before we get into Cardi B and her blackness, let's take a stroll down memory lane and actually learn some history. Let's learn some history about light-skinned women back in the slave era. How were they treated? Were they house Negroes? Were they in the field? How much would a light-skinned woman be sold for? Will the light-skinned woman be more valuable than a dark-skinned woman in the slave days? You know, they was already damn near the half child of Massa. Massa was raping the slaves. And then when the light-skinned girl, you know, came about, Massa just might sell her, or he might keep her in the house, you know, as, you know, his half daughter. And she probably got treated like Cinderella, made her clean up all the time and not go nowhere. But maybe the Cinderella story is about a light-skinned girl who used to be a slave or whatever. But yeah, let's learn some history about light-skinned women back in the slave days. Let's check it out.
Step back in time to the 1800s in the United States, a period when the slave market had a peculiar obsession with light-skinned black young girls known as fancy girls. Quite astonishingly, white men would pay up to $2,000 for a fancy girl, an amount equivalent to nearly $80,000 today. To put this into perspective, with $2,000 one could acquire 500 acres of land or even 5 premium horses. A skilled craftsman of the time would need to work for a staggering 10 years to earn this sum. And brace yourselves, one of the highest prices recorded for a fancy girl was a whopping $5,233. Around $200,000 in today's money. Indeed, owning a fancy girl became a status symbol among slave traders, gamblers, and saloon keepers. A dark chapter in history, yet one we must not forget. Step back in time to the 1800s.
Yeah. So back in the 1800s, they called light-skinned women fancy guys. Fancy girls. And they used to sell them for $5,000. And that was the equivalent of about a quarter ticket these days, about $200,000. Know what I'm saying? You can get a lot for the same price of a fancy girl back in the days. You get a whole bunch of horses, get a whole bunch of land, or get you a light-skinned woman. So that's kind of where colorism kind of got its start, right? All right. So yeah, of course, the fancy girl probably was getting treated better than everybody else on the plantation, because Master done spent all this money on this light skin, you know, half white little mulatto, and now he treating her better than he treating all the dark skinned women on the plantation. So that's kind of how the colorism probably started out. And now, you know, we've been taught as black folks to hate ourselves so much. We love anything that look closer to not being black. And then you got folks that's not even black that want to be black so bad. Why do they want to be black? Is it so they can just use the N-word? Is the N-word that important that you would damn near denounce being Spanish, mixed? Who else? You got some folks that might be Greek. You got Portuguese folks trying to be black. But yeah, really we talking about Cardi B. So Cardi B has been catching some flack online about her blackness. But the thing about it is, Cardi B is not black. But that's okay. Our Spanish brothers and sisters have African in their DNA. Actually, every race has African in their DNA, but our Puerto Rican, Spanish, Dominican, you know, all those from the Caribbean, they can be traced right from the motherland. And a lot of their culture, a lot of their religion and things also are African. So not only can they cook, not only is they, you know what I'm saying, they got the bodies of an African, but they got the good, fair features of old Portuguese people or Spanish people from Spain. So why do black folks not accept Puerto Rican, Dominican, Cuban, whatever, Caribbean people as being black? Do we have a problem with them being accepted as being black? I don't think so. Really, long as you are not white, you can say the N-word, look like. Actually, probably if you white and you down with the right people, you could probably say it. I mean, there's some folks that's not really policing the N-word nowadays anyway. So why are folks being mad when Cardi B, is okay with being ghetto but not being black? Why does she have to defend herself so much? Let's get into it. Man. Not only Cardi B, but there's actually a couple of other light-skinned rappers that have been finding themselves defending whether or not they black or not. So let's get into it, man. This is Cardi B actually admitting herself that she's not black.
But you don't date Spanish guys at all?
No.
Do you have any idea why?
I guess I like first, I like dark complexion. And it seemed like every dark guy that I ever like, they African American or Jamaican. I don't even like people I think that like is my race, just because I like to date people that are different from me. Like I like to date people that are not like me. I like their culture. I already know my culture, so I want something new to me.
But
There you go. At least she admitted it. I mean, I think that that's the case with black people, white people, Spanish folks. Dark-skinned guys like light-skinned girls. Light-skinned girls like dark-skinned guys. I think that it's, as Cardi B just said, it's opposites attracting. Like she said, I already know my culture. I want something different. But some folks just get so bored with looking at their own skin or looking at something that looks like them that they want something totally opposite of the spectrum. So that's why you have your light-skinned girls liking the darkest blackety black men. And then you got you black men like Kodak Black and Eddie Murphy and all the brother darknesses. They going for the lightest woman they could possibly find because they probably hate themselves or hate their color at least. But we ain't gonna be that harsh. They probably just want something that's a little bit different. So are we here to judge those folks? No. But we have to be wary of who we allow to come into our culture and use up our culture. So they say that Cardi B is not black. Her mother is Trini. Her mother is Trinidadian, not black, but I think that that's close enough being black, if you ask me. Shout out to my Trinidadian brother Roger. You know what I'm saying? I see you, buddy. And her father is Dominican. So here's a tweet from Cardi B where she says, I think there might be some confusion on what was said. I asked why he feels so comfortable calling me Mexican. I have no Mexican parents. My mom is Trini. She came out of a whole black woman. Okay. My father is Dominican. I'm Dominican just like you. I also used other Dominicans as an example because, as you should know, a lot of times we get clustered into one because of the language. Also, can you find me that pic of you took of me with your camera from Vanity Fair? Thank you. So this was a response to Ice Spice, who said, no offense, Barty. It's because I have a Dominican parent and a black one. And so she also said, Cardi B also said, same reason why you felt comfortable calling me a Mexican when I'm Dominican. And I asked you why you feel comfortable calling me Mexican when Ice and Jarrell, Jerome, Zoe Zaldana are all Dominican, and you don't do that to them. You do it to me because you know that's what people use to get under her skin. I mean, that is a good point. You know, that's what people use my name in that video, knowing exactly what you're doing. So she was going back and forth with this guy, Raymonte, who I guess he was talking about being ghetto. And Raymonte said something about you saying I'm using other women when me and you had our talk months ago. You said, why don't I call Ice Spice a Mexican? You bring up other people, not me. I'm not bringing in any other woman in this. I think y'all are all great. It wasn't to offend or hurt you in any shape or form. So again, Cardi B might not be black. She's not white either. And she's accepted into the culture. She has black kids. Her mom came out of a black woman. So that might be close enough. But then again, why are they coming for Cardi B and her blackness? What's going on? Can we get a little bit further? Can we get a little bit further?
No, you ain't. No, you ain't. No, you ain't.
When Cardi B said, I'm black, they be like,
no, you ain't. No, you ain't.
Can we get a little further to the root of this issue? Because Dominicans are damn, you might as well consider Dominicans brown, black, whatever. And Dominicans be like, we not black. Whenever you try to call a Dominican black, they be like, well, I know black. I know black. So now they want to be black all of a sudden. Because it's fun to use our words, I guess. Nah, I that's shade. That's shade. They don't deserve that kind of shade. They even jumping on Anicia about her using the N-word. In case y'all don't know who Anicia is, she light as hell, but you can tell she black. You could just look at her lips. Anicia, man, she got a brand new track called Back Outside. And she one of them light-skinned black girls. So what's the big deal of Anicia using the N-word? I think we need to get over some of this stuff, man. I think that it's going to become a time and that we just have to kind of, let it go. Because why are we still policing it? Yeah, so this is a beautiful black woman. She's very, very, very light. And she was going back and forth with people on Twitter who's telling her that she can't be using the N-word. Like, why can't Anicia use the N-word now? You know what I'm saying? Y'all let everybody use it. Now y'all trying to police people, from using it. Y'all didn't say nothing when Lotto was saying all that stuff what she was saying. And, Lotto came out saying she was mulatto from the jump. But anyway, they told Anicia that she's not black enough to use the N-word, and Anicia went in on them folks. She said, B, you not black at all, but I am, ho, and I'll beat your ass. Yeah, she black. My mama is black, brown skin. My daddy is black, brown skin. Shut the F up, stupid ass hoe. Black people come in all shades. I'll black your motherfucking eye, ho. Move around. If she ain't black, boy, she sure gonna tweet like she black. Yeah, in case y'all don't know who that is, that's Anicia, man. She got a new single out. It's called Back Outside, man. That shit bumping. She also got a new track called Nene's Prayer. Y'all go stream that, man, and go support this beautiful black woman who's also happens to be a fancy girl. She's just a fancy girl. They would have spent $200,000 for a woman that looked like this back in the days. So yeah, man. is it about time for us to get over it, man? And you know, stop policing people on what they are. Folks always come at me on YouTube and be like, I'm always race baiting and it's always about race with me. And it really ain't. It really ain't. I love all people, right? I just really, really love my people. And I don't want my people to be taken advantage of. So again, whether they look like Anicia, you know, light, bright, and candy stripe, or they dark ass Gabrielle Union, I love my people. You know what I'm saying? And I want them all to be treated with respect and dignity. So whether or not you dark like Flo Millie, you know what I'm saying? By the way, Florence Millie is very, 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 very beautiful, regardless of her skin complexion. Yeah, she should be treated with all the respect as well. Man, shout out to the beautiful Flo Millie, man. Look at her. Looking great. Yeah, whether or not you dark skin like Flo Millie, or you light skin like Anicia or Lotto, we all are the same. We're all the culture that we should be supporting one another. And if somebody using the N-word, as long as they ain't disrespectful with it, then, you know, let them rock out. Like my boy say, man, I guess it seems like so much fun to be black to some folks. They be looking at that shit like, damn, that shit look fun. I want to be black. And then they look at their credit and be like, I don't want to be black.
At everything. They're just naturally athletic. They pop out of the womb and they're already playing fucking football. If they get into a fight, doesn't matter who the other person is. Okay? I'm putting my money on the black person. They win every time. They got that beautiful chocolate skin that never gets burnt. They say they get sunburned. I've never seen it. Me, 5 minutes in the sun, it looks like I was thrown into a deep fryer. They've got waterproof hair. They come out of the water, their hair's the same as when they went in. Me, I come out of the water, I look like a cancer patient. Fast as fuck in every sport. I mean, when have you seen a white guy being the fastest? Maybe the Paralympics with the wheelchairs. Everything they do is just cooler. They've got good style, good taste in music. They can cook good. Girls always got cake. And me personally, I'm an ass guy, so all the black chicks hit my line.
My boy say, I'm an ass guy. The black girls always got cake.
The guys, they've got fucking horse meat as big as my forearm. It's not
Pause.
fair. Leave some stuff for us. Fuck. What do we got? Fucking lifted trucks?
Yeah, so, hey, that's one way of looking at it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I really don't see the need for anybody to fight to be black. Like, think about your credit, for God's sakes. Think about going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Just think about it. Why would you fight for that right? Just doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, man. Shout out to all the fancy girls. Shout out to all the dark-skinned girls. You know, let's just all come together. All the Dominicans, the Puerto Ricans, my Colombian brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying? The Puerto Ricans, everybody from the Caribbean, you know what I'm saying? We all came from Africa. All y'all came from Africa. So yeah, man. Kumbaya, man. Let's all come together, hold hands, and use the N-word whenever we want to. Except for those that look like Donald Trump. Nah, y'all can't use it. Y'all can't use it, man. But other than that, everybody hold hands and say nigga, 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 nigga. Everybody. All right, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I took it a little too far. Okay, so moving right along. We talked about the fancy guys. Now let's talk about BG. BG going back to jail for being a rapper. Come on, BG. Y'all need to stall out my dog, BG, man. What the hell is going on? So they done violated BG parole because he did songs with Gucci Mane and Boosie, and they convicted felons, and he ain't supposed to be associated with convicted felons, I guess, for one of the stipulations of his parole is he's not supposed to be associated with convicted felons. But hey, he's doing his job. It's, that's what he does. He's a rapper. So is it fair that BG has to go back to jail? Hot Boys rapper BG arrested for probation violations after performing with Boosie and Gucci Mane in Las Vegas without getting permission. He could now be returning to jail. His probation officer told him to find other work. BG replied, "I'm a rapper. It's my profession." That's not really a bad joke. That's actually really, really what happened, man. Damn, man. Free BG again, man. What's going on? How they gonna violate my dog probation because he out here rapping with felons? Like, see? And y'all out here trying to fight to be black. Can't even hang with other black. Can't even be out here hanging with your own people. Them folks say they do not respect that rapper shit. You know what I'm saying? You better call yourself something else. Talking about you a rapper. All right, we tell you what. You go ahead and rap back. You gonna rap back to jail? Nah, man. Free BG though, man. That shit ain't even right, man. You know what I'm saying? Free my boy Jizzle, man, and let that boy rap. That's his job. That's how he feed his family. Start discriminating against our kind and the gifts that we got. The gift of gab. Yeah, out here making BG, you know what I'm saying, turn himself in. Talking about he violated probation. That's some bullshit. Speaking of going to jail, my boy Rod Wave done went to jail, man. Rod Wave was arrested this week. Rod Wave, Rodarius Green has been arrested for possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Goddamn, Rod Wave, what the fuck is going on? Like, see, they just keep fucking with our people, man. Rodarius Green, born August 27th, 1998, is 5'6", 350 pounds. We'll talk about that later. He was booked for being in possession of ammunition or a weapon by a convicted felon. I didn't know that Rod Wave was a convicted felon. Like, you know what I'm saying? He might have not had his adjudication go through, or it might have not hit yet. So I don't know. Maybe they got him locked up for no reason, man. We got to get to the bottom of this. But Rod Wave, man, he should be on tour singing songs about suicide and drugs and jumping off of goddamn balconies. And y'all got my boy locked up talking about he was in possession of a firearm. Come on now. But they said that this was the event that Rod Wave and his entourage might have shot up some folks' car on Easter. And they got Rod Wave right there. You see the big guy right there with the Popeye arms? Yeah, that's Rod Wave right there. So this is footage that they got from a Easter picnic or something like that. And they went ahead and booked that boy Rod. Let's see who upped the fire. Oh, he getting up out of there. Get up out of there, big man. Get up out of there. So now they saying that Rod Wave can't even possess a firearm to protect himself. That's how they get us, man. They let us get up that F on our report card, that big fat felony on our report card, and then they say you can't carry no weapons, but then you got to try to protect yourself because they're gonna try to rob you or something, and then you trying to just live your life, and then they got you. That's how they lock you up. It's the system. It's a setup, and we got to stop falling for it. That's what we got to do. We got to start falling for it. It's a video of Easter shooting involving Florida artist Rod Wave. After his recent arrest of him and his affiliates, 4 people were injured as reported. So yeah, man, we got to start falling for their old tricks, man. And if you are a convicted felon and you can't carry a gun, then you may have to start getting some security. You know, let the security carry the weapon for you. But definitely, this is one of those tricks that the white man invented to get you in the system and to keep you in the system. And, you know, that's just what we have to deal with when you want to be one of us. Well, right? That's messed up. Ain't it, Black and Wild? Very messed up. So you all out there want to be one of us? You know, it come with a lot. Come with some bullshit, actually. It comes with a lot of bullshit. Free Rod Wave, free BG. Tired of our rappers, you know, being set up to go right back to jail. You know, once they get out, man, hopefully they could stay out. But they be trying to set our rappers up, man. They get them and then they put them right back to jail, like real quick. Keeping this thing moving. What can I pull up next? Let me see. Let me see what Cardi B has to say about eating food.
Went to Colombia and I really feel like this country. I just went to Colombia and I ate a KFC, the McDonald's and everything. And it was so fresh. It felt like they just cut the chicken in the back. It was so good that when I came back to America, like I craved it. It was terrible. It tastes like plastic. And then it made me, you know, take a big shit. It's like, oh, I forgot why I haven't ate KFC in a long time. Like it makes me but it didn't make me shit.
That's what crystals do. My bad, y'all, man. I had a weak ass bladder, man. I had to run to the bathroom real quick. Yeah, man, Cardi B, man. They might be trying to do something to our food, man, out here in America, man. She said the Colombian KFC tasted so fresh. That's because the chicken was right in the back door. Right outside the back door. They went out there and chopped the chicken head off and then fried it right there and gave it to you. Good old Colombia. Nah, but I be hearing a lot about that. I be hearing that in other countries the food is way better. People from other countries, they won't even eat here in America because they're trying to kill us in America. They don't want us to live that long, man. They trying to kill us. You know. With diabetes, with obesity, heart disease, cigarettes, alcohol, COVID, vaccines. They trying to kill us, man. In case y'all didn't know. All right, man. Rappers getting out of jail. Okay. We got G-Dep. G-Dep, former Bad Boy artist. G-Dep has been not arrested. He's been released from prison. G-Dep has been released. Now, I should have played this as I ran off.
Dog. Yes. Yes. Come on, get like Santa Claus. I told you I was bringing you home, right? You did, sir. I was bringing you home to get my hug.
Get over there. That boy was in there reading.
Yeah. Hey. What's up, my man?
Oh, man,
G-Dep home, y'all.
The deputy.
Now, I ain't gonna front. Now, hold on. I'm gonna stop right here. Can we say the prayer and have the reunion away from the jail? Like, if I get picked up out of jail, like, take me 5 miles away before we start doing all the hugs and all the doggone prayers and all the doggone family reunion type stuff. I do not want to be anywhere in the vicinity of the jail. No. Take me away from the jail. They got the cameras.
Amen. Let's go. I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's go.
I could not.
Oh, they're holding hands.
The deputy.
You breathing it, right? The air's different.
Because I said I was going to breathe, so.
The air's different.
Yeah.
That's how Auntie know. Auntie know.
Yeah, it's different out here. Yeah.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Now let's get it.
Man.
Let's
All
get
right.
it.
Let's get it.
This
We
is
gotta
special
do-
delivery right here.
We need it.
Uh-huh.
Get it.
Let's get it.
All right, so in case y'all don't know, man, G-Dep, man, former bad boy artist, he had the song Special Delivery. You know what I'm saying? Take this money, get this money. Ain't no way you can take this from me. Yeah, man, had everybody out there Harlem shaking. But actually, G-Dep turned himself in. Yeah, man, G-Dep did time for a crime that he voluntarily confessed to. But he went ahead and got furloughed, and they let the boy out. G-Dep, a rapper who used to be signed to Diddy's Bad Boy Records, has been released from prison after spending over a decade behind bars. On April 4th, he was released from Fishkill Correctional Facility in New York, where posted his Instagram account. And the clip, you can see the Special Delivery rapper reunite with his loved ones as he hugged everyone in the group. The 49-year-old artist was officially granted parole after he spent the past 12 years behind bars after he was convicted of second-degree murder in 2012. The rapper born Trayvon Coleman was a bad boy artist. In 1998, he dropped his debut album, Child of the Ghetto, in 2001. And he had singles, Let's Get It and Special Delivery. A few years after the album was released, Coleman admitted to killing a man named John Hinkle in Harlem back in 1993, bro. The artist said he shot Hinkle randomly during a failed armed robbery attempt. Police were able to match the information he provided and charged him with a second-degree murder. Coleman pleaded not guilty, but was ultimately convicted. I mean, don't plead not guilty after you told them folks that you killed the man. Even though it was, you told them you killed them in 2001 and you said you killed the man 8 years ago in 1993. Yeah, that's crazy. Back in December, Coleman was one of the several inmates who was granted clemency by Governor Kathy Hochul as part of her office annual end of the year clemency list. According to All Hip Hop, Coleman plans to focus on his education after he received his associate's degree in liberal arts during his time in prison. Now that he's free, G-Dep plans on pursuing a bachelor's degree in business. So yeah, man, that boy G-Dep told on himself and ended up doing 12 years. And he ain't gonna be out for 12 minutes without somebody asking him, hey man, did Diddy touch you? All right, man, bad jokes. But yeah, y'all know that them folks gonna come to that man asking him all kind of stuff about Diddy. They wanna know. Them folks gonna come to that man quick. You know, you heard that you had special deliveries for Diddy. What type of special deliveries were they? Did he touch you? Nah, man. Shout out to G-Dep, man. I'm glad that you free, man. Congratulations, man. Stay out of that jail. And please, y'all, please, don't go out there telling on yourself, man. You know, innocent until proven guilty. And you know what I'm saying? Anything you say can and will be used against you. So don't give them folks no info. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? No talking to the police. You know what I'm saying? Even if it is something that you did, you know, don't tell them nothing. Let them folks figure that shit out. My boy Mojo305 say that's why I don't eat fast food, right? Fast food be making your stomach flip. And the older you get, it's like the more you can't eat no more. Y'all notice that? when you was young, you could just throw back all kind of junk food, all kind of bullshit. Then you get older, as soon as you eat the wrong thing, your stomach go to fucking up. I got a weak stomach, weak bladder, all kind of shit. I gotta keep going back and forth to the bathroom as soon as I drink some drink. Or, as soon as I don't even eat no fast food, because that shit be fucking me up too. I don't play around with that shit. No, sir. All right, so moving right along, man. Moving right along. I'll go ahead and get ready for part 2. Before we get there, NERD battle for their name. Chad and Pharrell. What's going on with NERD, man? Pharrell and Chad, man, they having a little lawsuit dispute. And in case you don't know, Chad Hugo and Pharrell Williams, known as NERD, nerd, in case you don't know how to spell. Producers Chad and Pharrell are having a bit of a dispute. Chad and his production partner, Pharrell, are locked in a legal dispute over the NEPTUNES name. Chad is accusing Pharrell of fraudulently seeking sole control over the trademark, NERD. So what's going on, man? Just when you thought that everybody just when you thought that them folks been in the game for 20 plus years, man, and now they gonna have a lawsuit over the name, over who owns the name, and it ain't looking good for Pharrell, man. Ain't looking good, because they say he filed the paperwork and didn't put Chad's name on the paperwork, but they say that he said that he was filing paperwork so nobody else won't get the name, from him. But if that was the case, Pharrell, why don't you put your man's name on the paperwork, bruh? Come on, man. Y'all can't be going out like that, man. And they still say that the beats did change, man. They said that them boys really been feuding for some years, but now it finally has hit the fan, and now it's time to take folks to court. So, man, we hope that y'all kind of figure this thing out, man, Chad and Pharrell, because we don't need y'all fighting over the name NEPTUNES, man, or NERD, whichever one it is. Just give us some more beats, man. Love them NEPTUNES beats, man. So yeah, man, I hope that they work that out. But Chad stayed quiet for many years, so maybe you can't be staying quiet all that long time, Chad. Because folks will try to get you out there trying to be quiet and shit. There is some more Diddy news. We might get into the Diddy news on part 2, politics and allegations. Before we get into part 2, Drake. All right, so Drake takes shots at Travis Scott. What's going on with Drake, man? So all you had to do, Drake, was get back in the studio and reply to them boys, Kendrick and Future, because we still don't trust you. But Drake sent Travis Scott a clear message during his tour stop at Penn State University Park. Check out the video yourself and see what Drake had to say on stage to Travis Scott. Y'all think that the diss track starting to get to him? Maybe the diss track starting to get to him a little bit. Cause what is Drake doing? What you got going on, Drake? You out here shooting that doggone pictures or the head of your boy? I thought that was your boy. I thought that was your fault. Thought that was your vote. And Travis Scott, you know, whose side are you on, Travis Scott? You got songs with Future, you got songs with goddamn Drake. Whose side are you on, my guy? What is going on? That boy Drake, man. Drake probably gonna get in the studio though after he get off tour. He only got a couple of more tour stops left. So y'all be on the lookout, cause I think that the music's starting to get to old Drake. Yeah. Y'all done pushed my man to the edge, man. All the fans want you to get in the booth, bro. Just get in the booth, Drake. You know, shoot them up from the booth. Hey, man. My boy say, motherfuck the big three. It's just big me. You know what I'm saying? Let that boy know. It's just big me out here, man. I don't know what Drake talking about. All right, so LeBron James, Cricket Cops, Bronny James. Nah, that's all part 2 type stuff. That's all part 2 type stuff. Okay, last thing for part 1. Chance the Rapper and his wife break up after 5 years of marriage. Stop the music. Hold on. Stop the music, man. Oh, man. Y'all know we hate to report on divorces. But unfortunately, this beautiful couple and their relationship are starting to come to an end. Kirsten and Chance the Rapper. Kirsten the wife, Chance the Rapper. Chance released a statement online. He says, after a period of separation, the two of us have arrived at the decision to part ways. We came to this decision amicably. Excuse me, I've been fucking up my words lately. Amicably, and with gratitude for the time we spent together. God has blessed us with 2 beautiful daughters who we will continue to raise together. We kindly ask for privacy and respect as we navigate this transition. Well, there goes the privacy. You posted it online. We gonna talk about it. But yeah, man. They were a cute couple too, man. Beautiful couple, man. Folks been wanting them folks to break up for a very long time. They made it 5 years at least, but some folks say that Chance the Rapper made an album that he dedicated to his wife, and they say his career hasn't been the same since. They say his career ain't been the same since. He made that album and threw his career out of the window. And so now, you know, he fall off. Then now you want to get a divorce from me? That's fucked up. But yeah, man, thoughts and prayers to Chance and his ex-wife, Kirsten. I guess she's still his wife at this point. But maybe they can work it out. You know what I'm saying? It's not too late. Maybe they can still work it out. We just gonna pray for the happy couple or the not so happy couple. And just keep moving. Keep moving, man. Maybe, you know, maybe you'll find love in a Dominican. Go find you a Dominican Chance. You know what I'm saying? Go find you a non-white woman to share the rest of your life with. Oh, man. They said that ever since this clip of Chance the Rapper doing, you know what I'm saying, dancing at a Caribbean festival, that they was doomed ever since this. You know what I'm saying? They say that this wasn't very husbandly. You know, some folks say, hey, they just dancing. Some folks say that this was the first violation of their vows right here. Chance the Rapper getting it in at that might have been a carnival, Trinidad carnival. Maybe it's a Brazilian carnival. I don't know. Puerto Rican Day parade. Either way, that boy was having a ball. Yeah. That boy was having a ball. Why not? Shit. Hey. But hey, man, thoughts and prayers to their relationship, man. I hope y'all be able to work it out, man. They was just dancing, man. But it took about 5 years for this dance to end their relationship. So if it was this dance right here, then at least it took 5 years for it to happen, and two daughters in 5 years. So, Chance the Rapper, thoughts and prayers to you and your family, man. So let's go ahead and I guess we could go ahead and get ready for part 2. We got some sports, we got some rumors, we got some allegations, and we got some dirty cops to talk about. So a little bit of politics, allegations, and some sports on part 2. I apologize for keeping y'all up so late, but if you miss any part of the show, you can log on to the YouTube channel, and you can watch some highlight clips on the YouTube channel. You can watch the full episode. You can listen to the full episode on the Mixlr app, or go to this Mixlr.com address, and you can pull up any of the old episodes and listen to them in their entirety. We have to cut the music out of the podcast on YouTube. So, or you could just log on to Twitch and vibe out with my Twitch family, man. Shout out to the heavy hitters, everybody, the whole Twitch family, DJ TC, DJ Lady Indiana, DJ Too Cute, yeah, and the whole crew, man. So yeah, meet us on Twitch for part 2. If you are on Facebook and you would like to continue to vibe with us, go ahead and head over to the Twitch, man. Other than that, you catch us on the YouTube, man. Catch us on the YouTube with all the highlights. Appreciate all the love and support. Once again, this is DozhaToldya Podcast 107 as we round up to 100 and somethings, almost to 10. What we gonna do then? All right, so we'll be back in about 15 minutes. We got some music, actually some R&B to get into. New music from Beyonce, Ebonique, Shinsia, Kenyon Dixon, JT and Doechii, and Bryson Tiller. Oh, but first, let's get into this 4BATS record. It's called Put Your Gun to Use. Y'all know 4BATS, the fake singer. I don't know. We don't know if he fake, but he might be. But either way it go, we'll be right back, man. Politics and Allegations is on the way, part 2. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all support, man. If you would like to drop a cash app, there's the cash app right there. DozhaToldyaRadio. Send us, whatever you feel like sending us, or you can just share, like, and subscribe right here. So, I'm Dame Dozha. This is the DozhaToldya Podcast, number 1.